Alright, you're looking at it. The one and only unicorn of the Elite Series 3/4 horsepower. The model 3575P from April of 2007. This is actually a special unit because I got it about 8 years ago in the form of about 4 parts. And let me explain that. It came with the case, both end panels, original end panels, with the logic board, and the gear kit and motor. So I guess maybe that's 5 parts, but whatever. And then the rest were sourced from units that were 3/4 horsepower made Chamberlain units that were made within 10 months of the date of this unit. So everything down to every nut and bolt is period correct, including the top chassis. The part number is off of a unit that was made in mid-2006. It was actually off of a 3585 that had a pretty damaged, beat-up case that was really rendered as a parts unit to me. So I created and rebuilt, I shouldn't say created, I rebuilt this unit back to its glory. And we have a 3575. This is not a 3585 that I just put a 10-2 sprocket in. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it with the lighting. There it is, right down in there. 3575P, April 26, 2007. Also matching logic board date, if I can get the dang thing to focus. There we go, 04 of 07. Let's see if I can do that on this side again for you. There you go. There you go, 3575P. So, I have everything to this unit that makes a unit unique to itself, in my opinion. The motor, the end panels, the case, and the logic board. And I guess you could say the gear kit. But this is 100% legitimate, a 3575. I got the parts back in 2016. They've been in my storage collection for a number of years, and I've just now gotten around to putting it all together. This thing is absolutely perfect. You would never be able to tell that it was ever taken apart or not put together at the factory. Everything is routed exactly the way the factory has routed it, like as the wiring inside, all of it. And it sounds absolutely beautiful because it is one of the original dual capacitor Elite Series units. So without further ado, let me run it off of this 377 LM. As you can see, nice and quiet. Try to run it down here. Sometimes this doesn't like to work real well with all the LED bulbs I have here. Nice and quiet. And when I say all the LED bulbs I have in my basement. 315 units seem to be pretty sensitive to LED bulbs, I've found out. But everything else is perfect on this thing. The case is mint, everything is mint. The only flaw I have is because I had to use a used top chassis piece. You have some paint off the powder coating, but you know, who's going to complain when you finally get the unit you want, right? There's that beautiful 10-2 sprocket with the proper chain spreader on it. So yeah, just figured I'd share that with you. I now have the 3575P from April of 2007. Have a good one.